Hi guys, this is Annie from Nudie Baby Co. Welcome to the Nudie Baby channel. Today I'm going to show you how to use a ring sling that I purchased from Sammy's Cozy Creations. I will pop a link down below for you to have a look at her designs and purchase one of your own. She does custom colours with custom tails, so there's lots and lots to choose from. So I'm going to get started. So when you receive your ring sling, it'll look something like this with two rings at the end. What we're going to do is we're going to bring the rings over to your preferred shoulder, so this will be the opposite shoulder to where you're carrying baby, and we're going to take our tail. What we're going to do is, without folding it, we're going to sort of scrunch up the tail so that every piece of fabric is lined up like so. So you can see that at the top of the fabric's at the top and the bottom of the fabric is at the bottom. I'm making sure that there's no twists behind me. It's nice and straight. And what we're going to do is we're going to thread that through both rings, and then we're going to separate the rings like so and come back through the bottom ring like this. Okay, now that we've got it threaded through, we're going to go through and we're going to make sure that none of our fabric is scrunched up or folded over. Oh, my bottom's folded over, there we go. And to tighten, we're going to tighten like so by pulling the tail. Okay, so the way that this works is you have your top rail here, and to tighten your top rail you pull on the part of the fabric that's closest to your face. So if I pull here, you can see it tightens this top rail. To loosen, we lift up the bottom ring and the fabric will come away. Alright, and we just sort that out. And as you could see, the top rail was tightened as such, so your middle parts of the fabric and your bottom part of the fabric will obviously do the middle and the bottom rail there. So we're going to unscrunch this up, and to set this up before we get baby, I'm going to stick our elbow in here, in line, so your hand is in line with your shoulder, and we're going to tighten around your elbow, and that will give you just enough slack for a newborn baby. Right there, okay? Elbow out. Now this is really important because I completely forget to do this every time. We're going to take our rings and we're going to put it at the top of our shoulder like so, because when you tighten with the baby in the sling, your rings will come down and you want it to sit just under your collarbone here. Okay, so now that I'm all set up, as you can see, I'm going to show you how to pop baby in. There we go. So here's the little one. I've got little baby here. We're going to make sure her legs are out. We're putting her in bird position over our shoulder here. What you're looking for is you're looking for this little M that babies do with their legs naturally, because they like to be all curled up. So we're going to take our top rail and we're going to pop little one into the sling here. We're going to pull up our top rail and get her little feet out as well. Okay, sliding her down to where it's comfortable to carry her. This is about here for me, is about comfortable. Her little legs are out. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this bottom rail here and we're going to tuck it under her bottom, or his bottom if you've got a little boy. Lean that up against your body. You're going to lean forward and take your arm that's away from the rings, reach down for that rail and pull up to the belly button. Okay, there we go. So now that forms your seat. We're going to pull up our top rail here, and all we do now is we tighten from the top down. So spread the fabric on our shoulder so it's nice and comfortable for mum, and we go down from the top to the middle to the second half, and you just take every part of fabric you can and tighten, all the while holding baby's bottom. Okay, stretching out the fabric over our shoulder, and we just make sure she's nice and secure. Tighten some more. So you can see, I'll turn around completely in a minute. So you can see here she's nice and secure, she's nice and comfy, her legs are out. She's got a nice seat, which is nice and deep. Hi! We're a little bit grouchy because we don't have our dummy. Okay, her little arms are free. I like to leave a tiny little bit of slack at the top so she can move her head. If you've got a brand new baby, because my little one is only 7 weeks old, you can roll the tail up as such, tuck it in for extra head support. But I like to leave, because I've got such a pretty sling, I like to leave my tail hanging, and as you can see I've got a pretty pattern at the bottom. So it's nice, it goes with my outfits, and this is what it looks like from the back. So there should be no twists here, the fabric should be nice and spread across your back and across your shoulder here instead of bunched up, because that will be really uncomfortable. And that gives baby room to look around, hi, and move around as she likes. And her legs are in a nice, comfortable, tucked up, natural position for her. Okay? And that is how you use the ring sling. I will pop another video on how to put baby in a cradle position in the next week or so, but this is how my baby likes to be carried. She likes to be upright and up against the chest. As you can see, there you go. As you can see, but there are a vast number of ways you can carry baby. You can use this sling all the way up until they're, you know, about toddler size, so about 2 years old. I used it a couple of times with my 2-year-old, but he is an absolute giant. So it is a very versatile sling. It can do back carrying, it can do your front, it can cradle, and you can also breastfeed in it too, which is really handy. Alright, so that is how to basically use your ring sling in an upright hold with a newborn. And I will be back soon with how to cradle a newborn as well. Okay, now to take baby out of the swing, we're going to lift up the bottom ring, so the ring that sits here on the top of the fabric. We lift and we pull up, and that loosens everything. You can pull it down and take baby out. Okay, so that's all for now, and we will see you first thing next time. Bye.